Hey y'all. Okay. I can tell you different. But before we start, I'm gonna let her introduce herself and tell them where they can find you on your social media.
Hi guys. What are you? You ain't tell me that. Took out what? Get y'all what the fuck y'all want. I wish the fuck y'all would.
All right, so I have my first in studio guest. I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hey guys, I'm Tequila.
All right, and we're going to be talking about dating in the workplace and why it ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, you just have to be a strong individual. Like, it's, as I was writing the notes for this podcast, it was like 2 factors that play a big part in it. So, with that being said, have you ever dated somebody in the workplace?
I have.
You have? Okay. I've done this 2 times. And the first experience was way better than the second one. So I think that's probably why I did it again. How was yours?
I've only done it once. I kind of want to say I'm still living through it. But
Not it was traumatic. Was it traumatizing?
It's not really traumatizing. I feel like it's different. I'm a private person. That's one of the pros, but I don't think I'll do it again.
You don't think you would do it again?
I know I won't do it again.
Oh, you know you won't do it again. Well,
Yeah.
The field that I'm in, I'm not around men.
So are we going to say the field we're in? Or?
I mean,
because
yeah.
I think that matters.
I mean, go ahead, because when I was doing it, or did it, let me say that when I did it, because it's past tense, very much so past tense, don't want to go back there anymore. But when I did it, I was in a warehouse setting, right after I graduated from college, you know, and...
Young, dumb, ready to come. Excuse me, y'all.
Well, I mean, that's one of the pros. You see
Yeah.
motherfucker every day.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first time, like I said, it was a better experience, and the only reason why I would say it was better is because the first dude they had, he wasn't insecure. He was not insecure.
What do you mean he wasn't insecure?
As far as with the job that I had, I was the inventory specialist, so I had to like go check different slots, and I had to interact with both male and females. So he was not insecure, as when he seen me talking with someone, he would think, oh, she over there getting a motherfucking number or some shit. He didn't think that. It was like, and I think the number one reason why it was like that is because I don't want to say he told people, but like his friends that were in the warehouse, he told them, and I guess they let it be known. So when I walked through, it's like, oh yeah, she talked to so and so. So
Okay.
motherfuckers kind of knew, hey, she off limits. Whereas the second time, we tried to keep it on the low, and it's just like we was always clashing.
I think that's the difference. My one and only experience is private. And I like it like that. I don't like for people to be in my business. I don't like I like the suspense of, you know what I'm saying, me coming in there, doing what I got to do, getting the fuck out, and then when I go home, I can call up, and wah.
Okay, so you like the privacy of it.
Yeah.
Now, if you was to walk in work, and see him talking to boo, how you gonna feel?
That's what I was getting to when I was about to say, I think that's why your second experience was bad. My first one is bad because they both were private. The first one, it was more open, so people knew. Like,
well, I wouldn't really too much say it was open, but it was.
But people knew about it. Like,
yeah,
nobody
it
knows.
wasn't a secret.
They're gonna know. Nobody knows. Like, there's one person that knows. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it. I don't know, because it's like you're not in a relationship, but it's like when you dealing in this field, like it has to be known, because depending on the job, that was one of the factors that when I was writing the notes that I came up with. It depends very much so on the job. Like my job now, I'm in the medical field. I'm not around men. I am completely surrounded by
But you
females.
just started, because I know people that's in the medical field that talk to doctors and nurses,
But-
and they be in there.
Bitch, that's on Grey's Anatomy.
Real life. Metro South.
But
Mount
see-
Sinai, motherfucker.
Okay, see,
Real.
that's different. Like, but I'm saying the doctors that I work with is no man. It's a man doctor, but he's not
On your
not
floor.
somebody that I want to talk to. Like,
But that's on your floor, like.
on my floor, I work in OB-GYN, so you know.
Well, yeah, there's really no men there.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
my job, I've been there for 2 years. Let's just say I am a essential worker.
Essential. That's what you said.
Essential,
Oh, okay.
essential.
I didn't hear what you said.
So my job, yeah, you know, people say if you work at the post office, you work for UPS, everybody in there be fucking on each other.
Exactly, it's a big high school.
This is true.
And just like the warehouse, it's the big high school.
This is true. More the reason why you want it to be private, so you don't have no bitches coming up to you as a woman, and you don't have people in your business. But at the same time, with it being private, it's like, okay, your man gets to wondering.
And yeah, we already know what made your mind wonder.
What?
That thing. Fuck you talking about? That's what made. Cause bitch, you ain't had no issues before. Or did you? Were you having issues before you got that thing or
I
afterwards?
mean, no.
Exactly. So
I didn't care, you know?
yeah, exactly. Because why would you care?
Yeah.
Okay, so and then another thing that I came up with. Okay, so the first warehouse job, it was co-ed.
Mm-hmm.
So it was an even amount of women and an even amount of men, whereas the second job was mostly men, but the ladies were there. So they was like older
And that's my job now. Like,
Is
it's
it co-ed?
mainly women.
Oh, mainly women.
Mainly women. And you know, everybody got a BBL now. Shit.
Oh, you got one? You want to show the camera?
She ain't got no BBL. Flat booty got her. But
What?
But what I'm saying is, like, all jokes aside, like, yeah, he might be a little more distracted. It's holiday time. We got new workers coming in, and his eyes may wander. I'm okay with that. I'm not insecure at the end of the day. Like you said, like, can't control this person. Now, you said y'all not together. My situation, I was told we together.
Oh, okay.
And one day he hitting it one leg up, hand on lace frame, being weird. He said we was together.
Why you being weird when you talking about that's how you do it, right? I forgot how to do it.
When he had legs up. I don't know. Anyway,
Okay.
he said we was together.
Okay, so he said y'all was together. All right.
But-
okay.
But I started noticing things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Started noticing shit. Like, you're a little bit more friendlier than you was before I started talking to you. Otherwise, I would have never did it. I don't like my niggas friendly. I'm sorry. I like my man friendly. I don't.
All right, so I want to ask, like, what is his role at your workplace? Does his role requires him to interact with his coworkers? Like, at the end of the day, like, that's another thing. Like, when you start messing with somebody, like, I don't know why it just jumps to ownership. Like, you don't own no fucking body, bro. You don't own them. So it's like, that's where the insecurities come. Like, you, if he's never done anything to make you not trust him, like, what would be the reason? Because in my second situation, if it was a motherfucker in the first situation with the females being there, he was working there longer than me. So shit, who knows what the fuck he did before me? But when I came in that motherfucker, bitches beware, cause she is here, okay? You can talk all the fuck you want to, but just know, you ready, babe? We gone.
See, I'm not even gonna do all of that. My whole thing.
I mean, I'm not saying you ready, babe, but we out here.
Me, whatever the fuck you got going on, when you see me, you gotta wrap that shit the fuck up. Don't play with me in my face. Don't play with me.
But how do you know? But do you know what this conversation is consistent of? Like, what?
All I know is I'm reading body language. If the bitch come around the corner and she, what's funny? What did you say to her? What the fuck you say to her? Why she smiling?
Right.
Because I know you be saying shit to me.
Okay. So you don't trust him?
No, I don't.
What, did he ever do anything to you?
I mean, he's a how he got me was on the low. And when I'm acting up, how I know he ain't recruiting. That's why I just rather not. I'd rather not. Advice to anybody. Now, I've never had a work bae that I've been intimate with until now. I've had work booze, baes, work baes. Everybody do. Everybody do. Ladies, if you say you ain't had a work bae or a work crush, you're lying. Unless you just work with old, ugly people. Like,
I'm trying to think, have I ever had a job where I didn't have a work bae? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure I did.
But
I'm thinking,
when sex is involved, that's when things become complicated.
Of course.
And that's what I wish.
And that's where the ownership, the sense of he belongs to me, becomes an issue. And that's where your insecurities start developing, because you have now...
But my situation was different. I didn't put ownership on it. I was perfectly fine with it being a sneaky link. You know what I'm saying? It was convenient. It was closed. I work 6 days a week, y'all. Sometimes 10 hours a day. I want, man, a little work sex here and there. You feel me? But when you put a title on it, you got to live up to that title.
Okay, so he the one that gave you the title.
Yes.
Okay, he gave you the title. So just because he gave you the title, he has to not live up to his work title no more?
That's not what I said.
But I'm asking you. You said he gave you the title, so since you're his girlfriend now, you want him to cut all communications with every bitch in the warehouse, and it pertains to his job.
So that's not where it became bad. Let me say that. That's not. I'm trying to give y'all the tea without giving y'all the tea, because like I said, I'm a private person. And like, bitch, how you private? You on the whole podcast talking about it. I'm private. Anyway, what happened?
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. What happened was I started to see shit. Like I said, as a woman, you have a gut feeling. I'm not insecure. I'm okay with him talking to other women.
I'm gonna cut you off right there. You had a gut feeling. Did you have this gut feeling before or after the sex? Okay. So, did the insecurity start before or after the sexual encounter?
Okay, it started after.
Exactly.
But I've been at my job for 2 years. I was there for a year. We would flirt here and there. I left.
So it took a year?
Huh?
It took a year for y'all to start talking?
Well, you know, I was in a situation.
Okay.
You know, I wasn't really trying to do nothing. I already had a situation. So when I came back, she's ready.
Oh,
and it was just like they knew. They started flocking to me. So I was like, okay.
Hey, G, that's true though. Like I made a snap about that shit. I was like, niggas be right on time when they know your man fucking up their ass. If you got a tracker, let me know, bro. Let me know.
Is it an energy?
Like, what is it?
I think it's an energy or a vibe.
I don't know, because when I was in the second situation, like when we was into it, like I never changed anything because I didn't never want nobody to know, oh damn, they into it. But it was nothing, it was no way of hiding it though. It was just like plain and simple, like what the fuck. And then too, I think another thing why it could not be private is simply because when I got there, a motherfucker routine changed. They routine changed. So when they routine changed, it was like, oh, okay. Motherfuckers suspected, but they did not really know.
Mm-hmm.
They did not really know. And I feel like in this second go round, it could have been something had it been vocalized.
Had one been vocalized.
Had it been said that, yeah, we talking or whatever, I don't think
it would have been an issue.
Yeah. I don't think people would have been continuing to. But then too, another thing is like you have to be able to trust your partner. You have to be able to trust them. Like, we're in the workplace, okay? And if you're on the low, nobody is going to know. So you have to, and if you don't want nobody in your business, you have to trust that your partner is going to respect what y'all have going on, to the point that if somebody does overstep a boundary, they will shut that shit down.
If I'm upset, you're not gonna know I'm upset.
Right.
I'm gonna be smiling.
I'm gonna put a man, exactly, because exactly.
I'm gonna get even.
What?
No,
I'm gonna get even.
No, but I think they like it when we can play our role. Like,
okay, but the
not
thing
getting
is,
jealous.
but if I'm playing my role, why can't you play yours too?
Period. Because I'd have motherfuckers text me like, you being real friendly while he's sitting next to you. Like, huh? Why? You was just over there pushing the APC over for big booty dark skinned girl.
Big booty dark skinned girl. I'm taking
Why?
tips to that.
Why? Why you being weird to me? Now it's my turn.
So I mean, I never had that type of encounter, but I mean, like I said, the first go round, like one thing about me, like when I started dating somebody, when I found myself interested in somebody, like I know you had a life before me. I don't want you to, cut your life off. I don't want it to be, if you had a friend that's been your friend and that's a female since second grade, I don't want you to cut her off because you my boyfriend. Like, no, like I don't want to come into that. Y'all stay friends. It's cool. I'm trusting you enough to know, like, hey, this motherfucker stepped the line. You better sit her ass back. Hey, what they say in life, don't cross the ground line. Fuck somebody, motherfucker got to deal with me.
Don't put me in a situation
exactly. So I'm not saying I want you to fully dedicate your whole life to me. Like, I want you to have a life outside of me. Like, I want to be able to miss you. I don't want to suffocate you.
I work at the post office. I don't know if I said I work at the post office. It's big. It's big. So I really don't see him as much. It's like passing by. Okay. But at the same time, if I don't see him that much, whenever I do see him, and like how you said, it's the penis that made me act like that. It could be the other way around for the dude too, because he's not a friendly dude. But let us been had an encounter, and we go to work. Hey, you need help?
He in a good mood,
man.
You just got it right.
Strong, healthy, black man.
You just got it right.
But you too fucking friendly now.
So you're mad that your box put him in
but listen, I'm okay with that. But again, when it's my turn and I'm smiling and people asking me, hey, you look cute today, you glowing. Thank you. I don't like my bitches friendly. Where are you? Where are you?
That's what I'm saying.
You see me?
It's the sense of ownership, like.
So I don't want to hear that
know.
insecurity thing. I'm telling y'all, if y'all gonna do it, make sure you and your person be private, but don't be too private.
Yes, definitely. Like, I don't know, but how can you say be private but don't be private? Like, it's either motherfuckers gonna know or they're not gonna know. And I think if they don't know, it's going to be a struggle between you and that person. All right, so like I was saying, when I was writing the notes for this podcast, I came up with 2 cons to dating somebody in the workplace. And one of them was, it depends on the job. So, as I mentioned before, my first encounter, it was like really good for me, which made me decide to want to do it again. So the first encounter, it was more so of a co-ed. It was an even amount of women and female. So I don't think I would have gotten mad if he was talking to another girl, or he wouldn't get mad if I was talking to another guy, because at the end of the day, we both had a mutual respect for what we had going on. So I trust him enough to be like, if he is talking to a female and she did too much, let that bitch know what the fuck's up. And vice versa. Like, I walk off quick from a motherfucker. Like, if we have a conversation and it is talked about that, hey, we together, that's it. Oh, okay, bet. throwing up deuces to every nigga that come my way. Bitch, if it ain't work related, we don't got shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But if it has not been communicated to me as in the second time that, hey, this is what we doing, then what am I to do? Like, I'm not gonna be a complete asshole to these people for no fucking reason. You know, because that's not in my character.
Right.
Now, if they are doing something disrespectful towards you just because I fuck with you, it's like, okay, now you doing too much whether I fuck with him or not. Like, you doing the most. And I'm gonna treat your ass just off that. Period. Now, anything else is like, ha, I can laugh it off. Like, I'm not going to sit up here and be an asshole to my coworkers because just like I see you 6 times a day, I see they ass 6 times out the week as well. And I don't want to have no bet. Not saying that I'm trying to be friends with my coworkers, but I see these motherfuckers the same amount of time I see you. Why the fuck do I want to go around with an attitude just because, oh, the nigga I'm talking to said, don't talk to nobody, so I'm up here uptight, not talking to nobody. Like, that's not my personality. I'm not interested in changing myself to fit this description of a woman that you want to be with. Like, when you met me, I was doing the same shit. So why do I have to change? Like, I'm not saying I'm not willing to make compromises, but I'm not willing to change myself because would you change yourself for me? Most men won't.
No, but what about when it's double standards? Like, I don't consider myself to be a friendly person, but my resting face is not a, mean mug. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking.
Okay, so when I first started the job, I came in there like, naturally it's like, I don't even like y'all. Because I don't even know y'all, first of all. So I'm coming in there, I'm not saying shit to nobody. You know, like, you have to feel the place. Like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, I'm new here. It's like, this is a new motherfucking state I just moved to. I'm not familiar with this environment, first of all. So I'm coming in. I'm really trying to do my work. Because, you gotta, do your shit first, because you got the job. That's initially for everybody until you get comfortable. And that's all, it always happens. So I come in there, I'm doing my job or whatever. So, of course, you the new girl, motherfuckers is just, flocking to you, trying to see what
like
to
flies
you.
On shit.
Exactly. So they flocking to you. Now, when I got there, don't get me wrong, like, I had motherfuckers try it, and guess what I did? I shot them down. And this was way before me and dude even established that we were fucking around, that we was doing anything. So it's not the fact that I can't shut nobody down. It's I was doing that before you became alone.
I think that's what makes me mad though. Like, I'm the type of person like that too. You could come to me and try to talk to me. That don't mean nothing. I shoot a lot of people down on the daily. So if I pick you and you play with me,
I feel insulted.
I feel very much insulted.
It was 100 niggas ahead of you, and I picked you. Bitch, you know you special. You better know you motherfucking special, bitch. Oh, okay.
Yeah. What she said. So, if I'm talking to you, it's already a risk. It's really not what I do. A lot of people say, oh, I don't eat or shit while I eat. Yeah, but at the same time, the way you moving, I'm starting to get the vibe that you do this a lot more often than you say. Because, baby, come on.
Boy, it's not supposed to be like this.
To me. Why? Real.
So, yeah, so like that, and then too, it's insecurities mainly. Like, I used to always ask the motherfucker, like, bro, who hurt you? Seriously, that was my number one question I would always ask. I would ask, who hurt you? Because honestly, what did I do for you to feel I'm not respecting you?
That can trigger people too. People got triggers.
I understand that.
Why you gotta know who you messing with. So
I understand that.
Triggers.
I understand that. But if I'm steady asking you who hurt you and you act like you ain't never been hurt no more,
that ain't really a good way to put it either. Like, if you know that person triggered, you're gonna say, who hurt you?
I mean, I don't know what triggered you. So the fact
you make me mad. You see I'm steaming you mad.
Yeah, because what made you mad? Why you mad? And so if I don't understand what the fuck going on, you're not supposed to ask questions?
What's wrong? You just say, what's wrong? I'm like, who hurt you? You right now, bitch.
No. If it's the same behavior over and over again, and it's like I'm asking you the first time I asked you nice. No, listen. The first 3 times I asked you, talk to me. What's going on? You don't want to say shit. Boom. Who the fuck hurt you? You traumatized. What's going on?
Or are they starting to fall for you?
And that, and that was the case.
Yeah.
That was the case.
Very much so.
That was the case.
My situation.
That
was simping now.
Ooh. I'm going to drink to that.
Simping?
She a simping, not a pimp.
Mm.
So you saying when a motherfucker get out their body, that's their way of saying they care without saying they care?
But it's so easy to fall for somebody that you see almost every day. Believe it or not, y'all, and I wish we had the statistics for this part. You spend a good amount of your time at work.
Of course.
So if you gotta work, babe.
Of course. But the difference is if you have a work day, that shit ends at work and you go home and live your life.
No, you don't. You go home and y'all fucking when you
I said no, but I'm saying like you said in previous, you had a situation already, right?
Yeah.
And you went to work and you had a work bay, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you have a work bay. Yes, that shit is cut on and off. When I get to work, you work bay. When I get off, you're not shit to me. But if it goes past the work bay, then what is that? Like, y'all, if I'm seeing you outside of work daily, it's like, okay.
Yeah. And it becomes a routine.
Exactly.
So,
but when this routine happens, that's when communication needs to be put in place. Don't just, I hate when motherfuckers just like go with the flow. I'm not a good go with the flow person.
So they can put in the comments like, what if y'all been in this predicament? Like, not a good how did y'all bring it to y'all work bay? An issue at work. Like, did you come? Because I when I say I practiced with my friend, I was like, friend, which situation should I bring up first? The time he helped the girl with this, or should I bring up the time he looked at her like, because I don't want to seem crazy. So, like, how do you bring up them type of situations?
You just say it. Because what is you holding back for? Like, instantly. Like, that, I'm like an old refrigerator. I can't hold nothing. As soon as I see some shit, I'm speaking on it.
But everything don't need to be spoken on.
I mean, if it's bothering you,
I pick and choose and I build a case.
If it's fuck that.
I build a case.
I'm not building shit, bitch. I'm gonna sit like when your kids act up in the motherfucking store. What you doing? I'm gonna meet you where you act up at, right?
Where you act up
exactly, baby. I'm not finna build a case and be like, when we get to arguing, because you remember in 1995, your ass sat up here and did that. No,
Guilty.
That's not me. Baby.
Guilty.
As soon as I see it, let me nip it in the bud so you know not to do it no more. And if you do it, you remember I told you about this shit, so you want to play with me? Okay, bet. Let's play. I'm not holding shit.
I would like to know that. I would like to know that. Like, y'all gonna hold it and
I'm
wait?
not holding nothing in. I can't hold it in.
Are y'all gonna hold it and wait, or y'all gonna say something? Every time he play with you. Every time she play with you, you gonna say something? That would make me feel like you insecure every time. I smile too hard.
But this is what I'm talking about. If it's an issue, if I seen something, now I'm talking like if you talking to a motherfucker, I don't give a fuck because like I said, I'm secure with the person that I'm talking to. So I'm not gonna think every time you have a conversation with somebody, it's something like, no, I'm talking about some real ass shit. Like, so we kind of went over the cons in the sense of dating in the workplace. Do you think there's any pros?
Yeah, I mean, it's motivation to go to work.
So you get the bag and the D.
It's motivation.
She's talking about it's motivation to go to work.
I can only speak for myself.
Okay, so that's your pro.
It was motivation to go to work, baby.
Every day with us?
Every day on time and get cute.
On time? Oh, okay, so you had a reason.
Yeah.
All right, so before that, fuck the bag.
Calling out. I'm calling out. Every time.
The pro of having a work boo is it's motivation for you to go to work.
That's the only pro. And sex at work.
On the ride?
I ain't even had that yet though, but
sex at work? I haven't either. I mean, I've heard rumors of motherfuckers like in a warehouse, like I would never fuck in a goddamn warehouse.
It's dusty. It's busy.
Like you're not fucking in the warehouse bathroom. Like bitches was fucking in in the damn locations. Where the pallets and shit was at. Dirty, nasty bitches.
Take a bowl.
I ain't gonna even say the location, but them bitches was nasty.
Well, I'm still looking for a location. If I get a chance, I'm going to the boom boom room.
I'm weak.
I'm going.
You know it's a boom boom room in every job, but I haven't experienced.
I have yet
the
to
boom boom room.
discover.
I have not. But yeah. So yeah, I think it's nothing wrong with having a work day. It just
Without sex. That's my opinion. When sex get involved,
even with sex being involved, it's just
I will only have sex again with another person that I'm working with if I know if I'm about to leave that job.
Okay, and then look, okay, so that's another thing. Okay, so boom. Okay, I called this ex and I asked him, I was like, so how was it dating me in the workplace? And he was like, it was cool. I ain't get no fuck. And I was like, yeah. I was like, so if you seen me conversating with another person, like, how did you feel? And he was like, I ain't get no fuck because I already knew you went stupid. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. I mean, but no, I wouldn't say that I'm not stupid because, bitch, if a motherfucker play with me,
I would be real dumb.
Fuck that. If you play with me, I would become a reflection of you so motherfucking fast. Make you motherfucking
Show
head
them how
turn.
to hoe.
Fuck some out. Do it like it's my B-Day. Alright? So now.
Yeah.
So I was like, so you
Yeah.
never, I asked him, I was like, so you knew what my job title was, like you never felt no type of way when you seen me talking to other dudes, and he straight up told my ass, no. And I was
But was he doing something or?
no, he wasn't. Like I never seen, and that's the crazy part. Like I never seen him. I never seen him talk to no other females, cause he was a forklift driver. I never seen him talk to no other females. I never seen him do any of that.
Okay, but were you stationed?
Was I? What you
Because
mean?
that my situation, I don't see him doing.
Oh
much
no, I can walk
because
around.
I can walk around too, but his sole job, because is to go around the plant. I'm stationed in one spot, but I move around too.
Oh no, I was able to move around the whole warehouse just as well as he was because he drives a forklift, so he have to move pallets and all that shit. So I was able to walk around too. So it wasn't like, oh, I know if I need to see you doing something, I can go to this one place. I wouldn't know where to find him. Exactly, just like he would not know where to find me. So I was like, okay, so he eventually.
Hey, I don't know, cause I think this man he walked the whole motherfucking plant looking to see where I'm at, and then when he see where I'm at, then he go see, and then he come back and I'm gone, and he be like,
bitch, where the fuck you at? And so he ended up getting fired.
my opinion.
Did he get fired? I think he quit before he got fired because he was on the verge of getting fired. So I asked him, yeah, he quit. I still work there. So I asked him, I was like, did you ever think that while you were not there that I was talking to other guys? And he was like, no. I was like, why? And he was like, you never did it while I was there, so I don't have a reason for you to.
He was too comfortable.
Was he? Or did he just trust me a lot?
He's dumb.
He's dumb. He dumb.
But trust you.
He's dumb for trusting me.
I'm just kidding.
No, but that's how I am. Like, seriously, like, if I have a motherfucker, like, I love communication. Like, I've never been a go with the flow type of girl. Like, I have questions. I need to understand what the fuck is going on so that I can know how to maneuver.
Yeah, me too.
I need to know. I just can't. Oh, yeah, I see you every day. We doing this every day. So you should know. No, baby, what is it?
Heavy on to tell me what it is
Do
so
you
I can decide what I want to do.
Exactly. Don't make me ride this ride without my consent. Then you're going to be stuck and can't leave. Okay? And that's what I'm dealing with now.
Woo. Yeah.
So I think it was an honor to know that he trusted me. So that's why with it is. It's an honor to know that a motherfucker really can trust you. Bitch, I need to put some motherfucking angel dust on my ass. Like, it is. It's really
Bitch, you doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job.
But it's an honor to know that a motherfucker really trusts you enough to, you know, to leave you by yourself and not have to worry, oh, my bitch doing this, my bitch doing that.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
You saying in order for a work babe to work, you need to have trust, communication.
Yep.
Where are we with being private?
It can't, privacy is like,
I want man's private.
I understand, but if you trust your partner, you can still be private because you know that he shut that shit down in the door. If you have the trust, if you have the understand, if you have the communication, and you can still be private because I'll be like, babe, this motherfucker came up to me talking, can I get your number? Like, he don't know I talked to you already. Like, he got the game fucked up. You know, that's the type of communication, like, let me know these bitches out here tweaking. You know, like, you would be on motherfucking Facebook when they be like, bitches be trying to talk to my man and we be looking at his inbox laughing at these hoes. Like, that's the type of relationship. Like,
yeah, I had a bitch that asked my man, or not my man, my work, for 25 cents for the vending machine.
Now she bad.
She was like, hey, let me get a quarter. Because he had got some money at the ATM, put it in his pocket. Let me get a quarter for the vending machine. And he was like, walked off. And I looked back, because you know I'm acting like I don't know him. So I looked back.
That's so hard.
He kept going. Oh, okay. So I looked back at her. I'm like, who's that? He's such and such.
What was the such and such?
She got an ass. She said his name.
Oh.
She said his name. Yeah. But anyway, I was like, oh, okay. Just trying to see if she was going to say something else. But it was just that. But yeah, he kept it moving as he should have. But at the same time.
That's because an agreement and a communication of we're in a relationship was put upon you. I was not aware of no type of relationship that I was in. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, communication. Don't put me in something that I don't know I'm a part of. That's my only thing. Do not put me in nothing that I don't know I'm a part of. If you want to date me and see what's to me, say that. If we fucking around and just having fun, say that. Like, seriously, just say that shit. Like, I don't know what's the big deal about communication. Like, I guess men think that shit gonna hurt our feelings or something. Like,
I'm heavy on the say what you mean what you say.
Like, that shit don't matter.
What it is. And then another thing is, most guys, they just want that control. Like, they don't want you to talk to anyone else, but they don't want to do right by you.
Okay, but look, when you're in any type of involvement with another individual, it's a partnership. It's never a dictatorship. Like, bro, your ass is not Hitler. You feel me? Like, no. Hitler was with the motherfucking people. Like, he was doing that shit, controlling everybody. Here, no, we're partners. We're even. We're 50-50. Like, let me know what the fuck is going on. Don't think you can tell me what to do, because no.
I feel like it's the way to communicate what your expectations are for your person. Yeah, like I said. I don't like my man friendly. If you tell me don't be friendly, okay, babe, I hear you.
Okay, so that was one of the things when I was working in the warehouse. Okay, friendly. What is friendly?
Friendly.
So you mean to tell me if a motherfucker try to come up and if they're legitimately asking me something about their job, I'm not supposed to tell them?
Showing all 34, 32 teeth. Yeah, it's a problem. Like,
okay, so you mean to tell me?
And I'm guilty of this because
so you mean to tell me if this man told you don't be friendly and a motherfucker come and slip on a motherfucking banana and bust this motherfucking shit, you not laughing?
That's different.
No, that's being friendly. That's showing all 32. Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, it be regular ass conversations. Like, People say funny
You gotta
shit.
think about it from a different perspective. If your person walk past you and you sitting there looking at a nigga like this,
First of all, I'm not looking at you.
Be like, what the fuck is you looking
No,
at?
I'm not looking at you like that. If we're having a conversation.
That's you. But in its perspective, he can walk past you and you.
No, I'm not touching you.
But I'm just saying.
No.
You could be laughing, ha ha ha, and your person walk past.
This is how it goes. All right, boom. We in the warehouse.
I know his type. Why is you so friendly with this dude?
You know how you know his type?
He been there before you.
I'm saying, okay, this is my thing. Like, if I'm in the warehouse, boom, a motherfucker say, I don't want you talking to nobody. It's like, first of all, you can't control me. My job requires me to talk to people. That's number one. I have to audit people. I have to take them to these different locations.
You play at your job matter because I'm not
right. And that was the thing. The second time my job title, maybe that affected a lot of things. So if I'm being, I don't know what's considered friendly because like I said, my job title requires me to talk to people. Now if I'm auditing you or if I'm doing whatever type of paperwork I need to do on you, ain't nobody finna sit there and make it weird. Nobody is finna sit there and just be quiet.
At that point, it's being insecure because it's like I'm just doing my job.
Exactly, and like I said, that was the difference.
That's how you know a motherfucking intentions really.
That was the difference between the two. One of them was very much so insecure, which is why I constantly asked.
Because their situation probably was, they was better with the communicating, but the other person might have had a little bit more.
And that's why I said,
going on.
If you was to tell me who hurt you, what hurt you, I would know how to accommodate you. So you would not have to deal with that. Yeah. But if you keeping that shit a secret, everything that I do is gonna always be wrong in your eyes.
Wrecking my brain trying to figure out.
Like I'm not into that. So as you guys can see, the video was not ended properly because at this point I had too many margaritas. She had too many Long Islands, and we was just going on and on and on. But like I said plenty of times throughout the whole video, it is very much so possible to have a successful relationship. It just really takes trust and communication. Like, once you have those things, I think anything can thrive. So, yes, ain't nothing wrong with having to work, boo, and don't let nobody tell you different, okay?